Turn on Spotify right now. What song's playing?
Not gonna do that.
Say exposed. You know what else I learned about Shaman?
What?
Just by coming now that we're at Shaman's pad. If people couldn't tell, the scenery changed. He's a puzzle guy.
Yeah, you didn't know?
No,
There's a puzzle right next to you.
there's three at least completed puzzles on his coffee table right now.
Yeah.
Completed.
Yeah.
You glue them together?
No.
You just,
They're just on top of each other.
Yeah.
how do you do
I
that?
thought it was strange too. I didn't say anything because
I love puzzles.
I wanted to talk about it.
I have a puzzle on my dining room table right now.
Okay, I can understand a puzzle, but three.
We bought one of those turntables. So you put the puzzle on the table and you can turn it and it has drawers. So you can work on, you don't, the big puzzles, like 1,000 pieces, or you got to walk around the table.
What are the drawers?
How much is...
Puzzle pieces?
What does that box right next to your head say?
1,000.
1,000.
Yeah, that's about what
What is it?
The House of Horror. DC House of Horror.
It's like a zombie DC.
It's a
You haven't done that one
Superman as Frankenstein.
Yeah, I'm not gonna...
yet. You're not gonna?
It's sealed.
Wow.
It was a gift.
I think
From a lover?
I think you're all right.
My niece.
Mm.
Well, yeah. I like puzzles. And I was listening
I
to...
like turtles.
By the way, on the way home...
He's lying now. See, he's lying. He
Yeah, time
found
to
a
think
way
about it.
cooler song.
Well, it's still active.
Okay.
On the bottom.
What is it?
Burden.
By who? Give me a 3-second sample. I just want to hear the essence of it. We won't get flagged, huh?
Alive Again.
What kind of music
Alive
is that?
again?
It's like...
Just give me a 3-second sample. We won't get flagged. I promise. Just hold it up and play it.
We're not monetized
That's what I
anyways.
mean.
It doesn't matter.
That's what I mean. Go ahead. Play it.
I
Let the people know. Shaman.
Play it or I'm going to play the whole song. That's what I imagine. That's what I imagine.
And it's on...
It's okay. Be yourself. Shameless spread
Like
your
what
wings.
you
God
like,
damn it,
baby.
man.
No, it's
Be
Discovered
ashamed.
Weekly. Things that you might like.
You don't gotta
Yeah.
defend yourself. You watch Dating Muslim. You're a puzzle guy and you like Evanescence. Lean into it. A couple vacations ago with my wife, I was like, I'm not hiding who I am. I was with my dad and his friends, and I got a strawberry daiquiri at dinner.
Hell yeah.
With whipped cream, with an umbrella. They're all sitting there drinking
yeah.
whiskey. I'm sitting there with...
It's not enjoyable.
That's what I want, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was delicious, and I drank every drop of it. And I'm not ashamed.
No judgment when people drink a good drink. Like, fuck it. Like, on vacation.
What's your guilty pleasure
Not even on
drink?
vacation.
Like, if I'm on vacation,
Yeah. Well, and yeah.
Miami Vice.
What the hell's that?
Pina colada mixed with a strawberry daiquiri.
I like Cosmos.
This is like how confident he was. Miami Vice.
Bro, it's good. It's
Every
a good
time. I've
ass
been
drink.
drinking it since 79. What do you like?
Cosmopolitans.
Really?
I mean, it's just a vodka cran with lime juice.
Then you know how much he likes it.
Oh, give me a Tito's and cranberry, and we're having a good night.
I literally sat down one time and
That's
watched him drink like 7 vodka cranberries in a row, and it was just like,
They go down easy.
Boys, peeing nice.
Whew,
good.
that pee was never clear.
Good for the kidneys. That's all Cosmo is?
I think so.
I think you're wrong.
Maybe I am. Look it up.
That seems way too basic. If so, I've been fooled.
Well, maybe it has a different name then. Maybe I'm saying the wrong name. But I think so.
Huh.
At least the people at the all-inclusive resort called it that.
When I'm at a tropical place, the iceberg is the way to go in the pool.
The Corona and...
3/4 beer, quarter margarita.
Easy.
Give me 7.
I like chocolate espressos or
They are
no. What's the
popular.
coffee one?
Martini.
Martini.
it's
Yeah,
a-
yeah, that's
Espresso
yeah,
martini.
espresso,
I
yeah.
got you. I understand. With,
Yeah.
with the 2 beans.
Yeah,
With the two little beans. How old are your nieces?
12.
They're like 24.
Oh, he made it.
21.
He made it seem like a little kid got him that puzzle.
No.
So not your
Okay, so
lover.
you're basically correct.
Somebody's lover, but not your lover.
Vodka, cranberry juice, lime juice, the orange garnish sometimes, and triple sec.
Triple.
Okay.
Just the triple sec.
I
Yeah,
think that adds enough to it to change
That
it.
is.
Yeah.
Did they add a triple second?
I have no idea.
All inclusive.
It was cold and it was refreshing. That's
That
all
was
that
just
matters.
vodka cranberry. They just kept throwing the same lime in there over and over.
Hey, I don't care, dude. One time I was on vacation in Myrtle Beach and I filled one of those big old Yetis with a vodka cran. Just it was basically 3/4.
Do you get red lips from vodka cran? No.
No, I suck. I don't sip.
Do you go pure cranberry juice or do you go like a ocean spray? Do you go like
I do
Cocktail.
pure cranberry.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
bold.
It's
It's very bold.
What
Tang.
that helps with the diluting the vodka taste, I think.
I mean, you can go on like a apple cran, like a Snapple apple.
Cran grape is pretty good. Cran grape.
Yeah.
But so I was drinking that whole Yeti. I was swimming in a pool or floating, not swimming.
Goggles.
Oh yeah. And
You
I got
keep the goggles on while you're drinking.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
You're drinking Cosmos with goggles and earplugs.
Yeah.
Do you wear floaties?
No.
You think they make floaties?
No, I have natural
That's
floaties.
72 floaty. I'm just kidding. That's
Have you ever like drank heavily while in a pool?
Yes.
yeah. You don't feel it.
You don't feel it. Dude, I got out of that pool. My body went into failure.
Because you're not using your muscles.
Yeah, dude.
So
I was
like
tore up.
you get out, you have to go pee, and you go to the bathroom by yourself, and then you have a moment of realization, and then you have to come to terms. How's this gonna go? Well, I'm already barefoot in this men's restroom. I didn't think this through. Especially in Mexico, the toilets that flush with your feet. Oh, it's happened to me. I may be speaking from experience.
It's all right. It's the name of the game.
Always go too hard. I always go too hard for one day in Mexico. Like
Do you strategically plan it early in the trip?
you can't.
or-
You can't. It has to come
It's all
organic.
about vibes?
It has to come organically. Yeah.
I was thinking about this on the way over here. I'm glad you led me to mention vibes. Like, I'm a very nostalgic person, and I have a really good memory of like my very young youth. And I was thinking, because it's night out or it's nighttime now, it's one of the warmest days we've had this year so far.
I don't know where this is going. I'm scared. Go.
It reminded me of nighttime in Disney World, walking around Epcot. Like, it's weird. Like, I have this thing where, like, I'll get, like, something will just set up. You know, like,
It's
you
called
smell
déjà
something.
vu.
Yeah, but it's not like that feeling. Like, deja vu feels like you're
It
experiencing
just triggers
it.
a memory.
Yeah, it's like when you smell someone's perfume, it makes you, reminds you of something. That happens to me all the time, but not just with smells, and it sounds so stupid, but with vibes. Like, I don't know a better way to say it.
You're right. It does sound stupid.
It
but-
does. But, like, I was cruising here, the window was down. It was a little chilly. It's still not that warm. But
I know people do OD on like the. I saw kids in shorts and tank tops out today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, it's just vibes. Like nothing's better than a beach at nighttime. Like if you're in a
Get that
condo,
cool breeze off
Yeah.
the ocean. Yep.
it's great.
Yeah, but I don't feel. Why would I feel? I don't think I feel that here.
I don't know, man.
But I get it.
I don't know. It just got me thinking about it.
You yearn for it. You yearn for the sea.
I really think I do.
I've only ever been to the ocean a handful of times.
I
think they've all been with you.
don't yearn for the sea. I think I yearn for the mountains. Am I using yearn right?
I think so. Yearn. Do the mountains call to you?
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah.
mountains?
Have you ever been to the mountains?
It's
I've been to Denver. I mean, it's kind of.
Okay.
I've never been like in the. I've never like.
I've been in
Hiked.
the Cascades and the mountains in like Appalachia. But
Appalachia.
that's how you say it. It's like you threw an apple at you.
That's Appalachia.
I think that's wrong.
I'm from there.
basically.
I'm from I'm Appalachia adjacent.
I think it's Appalachia. What
I
do
think
you
it's
think?
Appalachia.
I think Alex is right.
Of course you think Alex is right.
I mean, my family's from there, so that's what they call it.
I'm from there. Where are they from?
West Virginia,
Where at?
Charleston.
That's the big city.
Yeah.
Well, compared to the other cities, well, I think they're like right out of Charleston, because that's where we go. Is Charleston, and then we make it right, and then it's like down the same road.
They lived in a holler. Exactly,
Dude.
Exactly.
On one of my trips to Myrtle, we decided not to pay the tolls. So it added an hour and a half to the trip. And we had to go through multiple hollers in West Virginia.
Why?
It's stupid. I don't know. Oh,
It's always worth it. Pay, what'd you save, $6?
Yeah.
You risked your life down there with the
Dude, it was
clampets.
crazy.
Was I on that trip?
Do you know what a holler?
No.
You know what a holler is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the year before
It's like a holler. I don't know how to
And the
explain it.
houses are like right on the road. It's just
Yeah. Okay.
your car's not supposed
like
to be
a-
going down that road.
It's like a It's like a neighborhood, I guess, but it's like not.
And it's up on a mountain, and the hills.
It's
are
in
just
the
like,
valley.
It's in
Oh.
it's like
Yeah.
in the foothills of these like it's weird.
Whenever
Sorry
my
if you're
family
from
went
there.
to go visit them, either my dad would have to drive or somebody else would have to drive because my mom couldn't drive because she's afraid of heights, and the hills, the mountains literally just drop off, and she'd freak out.
I was in Arizona after a big snowstorm, and we were up by Flagstaff, and I was trying to get to the Grand Canyon, and you'd be on a road that's covered in ice.
You said I was trying to get to the Grand Canyon like you were on an expedition, like you had a backpack and goggles and shit on.
No, I was driving a Honda Pilot.
I was out Western way in old Arizona.
It's true.
We were trying to make it to the eastern rim of the Grand Canyon. They said there was gold there.
But you'd look, there'd be trees, and then all of a sudden it'd say elevation 10,000 feet. You'd look over the edge, and sure enough, you're up 10,000 feet, and the roads were icy. And I almost went down.
You don't think of ice in Arizona,
No,
but you're that high up.
we were high up.
Air's thin, so
Did you
it's
make it?
easy to make it.
Were you even driving?
My wife was driving. No,
You knew, didn't you?
no. I drove to the Grand Canyon. She drove back from the Grand Canyon. Yeah. So
Were there a lot of people there when you were there?
at the Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
There were a lot of tourists from Asia. A lot. Buses.
Which part?
I don't know. And they did not respect the rules one goddamn bit. There were
Was it a language barrier or was it
they didn't give a shit about it because
kind of respect?
it was snowy at the Grand Canyon when I was there, and it was very slippery, and there were points you could walk out on
Yeah.
that were closed, and they said fuck that chain, and we're going out there. There's no railing. They're on these rock.
If someone fell, right? Would you have just left?
Yes.
Yeah, I would have.
Like
He's like, this ain't my
like,
business.
like you look at like so it's like they're all screaming. You're just like, all right, well, we gotta get out of here. Do you
Yeah.
have to stay?
There's so many people above me on valuable assets that I would be worthless there.
That's all I could think about when I was at the Grand Canyon was how easy it would be to kill throw somebody in there.
He even said that. He's like, what?
Oh yeah, Shaman was there.
My biggest concern about the Grand Canyon was the outfit I was wearing for the pictures.
It was so hot when we were there.
Oh, dude.
I was the opposite.
I did one walk around and I was like, let's go.
We went to the opposite sides though.
Did we?
We went to the Western Rim. We were on a Native American reservation. We had,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It doesn't do it like pictures and movies and stuff. It looks like it's beautiful, like you see it on TV. But then when you walk up to it,
Yeah.
and then you get to the edge, and you're like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Like it is literally
I'm surprised.
breathtaking.
How far did you get up to the
Oh,
edge?
not very far.
I was about to say, because I know you. And
Oh,
Yeah, you
it's-
didn't go on the glass in Chicago.
No. never know.
See, I think I get vertigo. It's not that I'm afraid of heights. I just get really like dizzy almost.
I think that's afraid of heights.
No, vertigo is like.
I know, but you don't get vertigo. You just pass out.
Like, I can look out of a window, but if I look straight down, it fucks me up.
How do you feel about airplanes?
I have no problem. I might jump out of one, depending on how I feel.
Like on purpose?
Well,
like skydiving?
yeah.
No,
I don't
not
mind
me.
landing. It's taken off. I get a little nervous with my fear of heights. I don't look out the window when we take off. But landing is fine. Like landing, I'll look out the window and be like, okay, we might survive if we fell right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get to that point where
Yeah.
90% chance, we're good.
Yeah.
Not really though, but yeah.
Yeah. You know, it makes me feel a little bit better. But I try my
I got
hardest
trip coming up.
to when we land and you get jerked. I try so hard to stay rigid. And people are like, "That's a fucking man right there. He ain't even move." I try it, but
Nobody's paying attention to you.
I know, but it's a thing.
I think it'd be funny to do the opposite. Yeah, flail around.
Act like you're asleep and just fall out of your chair.
Don't put your seatbelt on. Just fly into the seat in front of you.
What's crazy? The people that get up
Second.
well, they're fucking assholes, and I hate them. I'm talking like the seatbelt light comes on. The captain gets on the speaker and says, the flight attendants need to sit down because there's turbulence coming up. For everyone's safety, stay seated. And as soon as that message ends, some jabroni gets up and goes to the bathroom. Oh, what you doing, bro?
He might have been waiting the whole time, and he really had to pee, and the bathroom was finally open.
I feel like you've done that.
I absolutely have done that. I gotta pee. What do you want me to do? I gotta pee, man.
Hold it.
I gotta pee. There's turbulence. I don't need the flight attendants. They can sit in their seat.
Could you imagine him in the bathroom and them just drop?
I mean, I've been in there with slight turbulence where you're like bouncing around.
Nothing.
You just gotta put your elbows out.
That's me sitting normally.
I've never used the bathroom on an airplane.
Really?
Yeah, I did as a kid. I haven't as an adult.
Really?
I'm not taking that chance.
Of.
Oh, yeah, I'll somehow
It is
accidentally
tight in
piss
that.
my
It
pants
is-
or something.
It is tight in there.
Yeah.
It's very tight.
I don't want to be the guy who breaks the toilet out on the
One time I made the mistake. I sat in the back of the plane and someone just dropped a fat shit, and it stunk the whole flight. And I was like, I'm never sitting back here ever again in my life.
And if the person sitting near the restroom will watch you leave, and then it hits them, they know it's you.
Pooping on a plane is wild. Unless it's like
That's an emergency.
or if it's like super far. If you're on a plane for like 10 hours or something,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
whatever. But like, nah, plan your day, man.
Am I crazy?
Or
in
if you have like
saying
IBS or
when
something.
I was younger, like a kid, like 7 to 10, the planes were bigger.
See, I've always thought that. Like, I've never flown up until recently, but like on movies and stuff.
Those are bigger planes with the middle aisle.
Yeah.
Those are just bigger planes.
I've been on I was on a ton of those when I was growing up.
When
I
you
haven't
were
been
younger,
on one
they
as an
had
adult.
the Concorde jets. They no longer have those. So you also might be thinking of that.
Yeah, I think there's
The Concorde is the one that broke the sound barrier.
I
think
that was
there's-
before our time. That was even smaller.
I think there's
Yeah.
more planes now,
More variations.
and they don't
yeah.
need those big planes
That's true.
for
There's probably way more flights going out, so they don't need.
domestic flights.
Yes.
So
you're right.
if you flew to like Japan, you might be on a plane like that, or bigger.
Like, how often do you
Those
see
are
a
what,
747?
Airbuses, I think?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's just a different brand, like
I
Boeing.
played Microsoft Flight Simulator like twice, but I have no
I
idea.
tried to play it on my PC, and
Good
my plane was like, and I was like, this isn't working. It was taxing.
you were lagging.
Oh, so bad. But anywho, yeah, I think I've talked about planes the last like 3 episodes.
And we didn't talk about LARPing, so that's good.
Not yet.
I caught a lot of shit for not looking at gas prices. Still don't, but it came up in my personal life.
Yeah,
My wife and I went to the gas. I went into the gas station to get something to drink. Didn't get gas. We went somewhere else, like a next town over, and needed gas, and she's like, "It's like 29 cents more here," and she like yelled at me because I didn't get gas at the first place, even though she was in the car with me.
She could have said, "Hey, get gas."
Yeah.
But
I need to start, I guess. I need to start. Because we did fill up the tank, and when I did the math, I was like,
That's the thing. If you fill up the tank, it matters. If you're only putting like 15 or 20 in.
And I don't drive no little. I mean, she doesn't. I do. I drive.
neither one of you guys drive a small car.
I drive the smallest truck made.
It's still a truck, though.
I guess. Legally.
But you
It identifies
you do
as
have
a truck.
gas mileage on that truck. I'll give you that.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, who drives more in like
Me.
your relationship? You.
Me.
My wife.
I drive.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I'm driving like 98% of the time.
Respect.
I'm a passenger princess. No, well, right now with my car in the shop, it's been for 2 fucking weeks. It's been a test, but no,
So
I
would you
just
say 70-30 that she drives normally. If like you guys are going together, obviously.
60-40 her.
Not too bad.
Probably. It just depends on what we're doing too. Like, if we have to go, I don't mind driving in big cities and stuff like that. That's totally okay. That's whatever. But parking, I hate parking. So if it's somewhere where there's going to be stressful parking,
I
don't do
I
it.
don't like driving in big cities.
what?
It's like, have you? I'm trying to think. Have you ever drove to like a big city and got somewhere and had to park and got out and switched seats with Dane?
No. You're just dropping governments too.
I started right there.
No.
I feel like you have before.
Yeah, I have. So it's
But-
not a big deal.
With Dan, that's what I said.
No, it's not like that. But like,
Because you can't do that,
no.
or if you do, nobody can be around. You can't let people see that happen.
No, it's never been that extreme. It's more so like, let's say we're going to our county fair, and I just know that parking
The
lot's
county
going to
fair?
be. Well, that's just an example because I remember that parking
The demolition derby.
It basically was that in the parking lot. No, it all just depends, and you know, I do the responsible thing. If we're going to an event, she doesn't necessarily drink, and sometimes I will. So
Chalk it up to being responsible.
what can I say? I attended Dare.
They took marijuana off their list.
Did they?
That's what I heard.
Very progressive.
I saw a meme, yeah. So,
They knew they failed on that one.
I did Dare and sex ed in a Catholic school, so I didn't know shit. It was very, 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 very,
Vague.
toned down.
Did you have to sign anything?
No.
oh yeah, you had to like make a pledge that you wouldn't use drugs.
For Dare, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was in like a huge place.
Mine
Like
was
an
in our,
auditorium.
5th grade classroom, and then they separated the guys and girls for the sex talk and stuff, and then Dare was like completely.
I remember I asked questions. I don't remember
you
what the
did.
questions were, but
In a Catholic church.
yeah.
I can only imagine.
It had to do. The one was like I was perplexed about periods, and I was you know, I had to get the answer.
Like it doesn't concern you.
Well, you know, I mean it's pretty normal. Like I've seen some people don't want their kids to go through that, and I think you should.
Through sex ed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's important.
I mean, my parents told us before the 5th grade thing, so I already knew.
I never had that.
Really?
No.
I had 3 older sisters, so I was like, "Why is she so angry?" My dad's like, "She, you know, it's her time of the month." I was like, "I don't know what that fucking means."
Wow.
That kind of weird.
Anywho,
Anyway, bring back old stuff. What did you watch? What did you watch? Did you watch anything?
the new season of 1923 came out.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
What's that look for?
It's just.
It's actually a good show.
I know. And Yellowstone is. And so it's 1896,
1883.
1883. It's just it seems just so daunting. Go ahead.
1883 was a much better show. I haven't watched Yellowstone. I've only watched the prequels.
It just made me
I've
tired.
seen up to, I want to say, like, the
1883.
third season.
1923 is a good show, but they release one episode a week, which is good because it forces you to not binge it. But at the same time,
I like that.
what
One episode a week.
do
I
you-
wish Fallout would have came out one episode a week and we could have talked about it every week. That'd be so cool.
the first season, everything, like, nothing was settled at the end of the first
Yeah.
season. Not a single thing. And now it's just like cliffhanger after cliffhanger after cliffhanger, and it's tiring. But
It's like they're writing it to be released one episode at a time.
yeah,
That's annoying. Yeah, I don't like
like
that.
like
They have
even
an episode
on
where it ends, you
like
know?
shows with like Breaking Bad, or like more cable-esque shows will wrap some things up.
Yeah.
There's usually an over
They have a
arching-
season arc, but then
yeah.
each episode accomplishes something.
Yeah, not shit gets accomplished in this show.
Yeah.
But
Apt analysis, Shama.
it's very astute.
Yeah.
The one main character, he is, and I'm a completely heterosexual man, but he's one of the most just manly looking men.
Especially with that mustache. he
Yeah,
has.
it's like I'm watching it with my wife, and I'm just thinking to myself the whole time, like, holy shit, I just can't. I can't.
Imagine
can't compete.
I can't.
imagine what your wife's thinking.
Probably saying, I don't know. Hopefully not. But no, yeah, he's like, if you ever want to just look like a man, just be like a coal shoveler on a steamship.
That's not what we would look like if we shoveled coal, though. We would look so shitty.
You look like
That's
a
fair.
miner from Chernobyl. The show. You
Yeah.
know exactly what I'm talking about.
I would look like someone from like Titanic down there. The guy who gets stuck. You don't talk about the last guy that doesn't make it. That's me.
That's a terrible way to go.
Would it better be in the boat or out of the boat? Maybe in the boat you might get thrashed around and knocked out or something. I don't know, but that'd be scary too. I think it'd be better to be out of the boat and freeze.
Yeah.
I,
You're like falling asleep.
I was going to
If you're
say,
in the
I'd
boat,
imagine
you're
You'd go
prob-
numb eventually.
it's probably one of the more peaceful ways to go.
Going in the boat would be terrifying.
Yeah. because you're-
it's dark.
Yeah, it's dark.
You don't know
You're
what
gonna-
direction
weird
you are
pressure.
potentially.
Yeah, just I'm gonna have a nightmare now. I wake up out of my sleep now that I have a kid, right? For whatever reason, thinking like he's in bed next to me, or he's next to me, and I'll like wake up thinking he's like, and I'll like wake up panicked. It's happening a lot.
My neighbor lets her dog out at 7 a.m. every day,
Okay,
and there are some days I like to sleep in. A little
bro,
bit
7
past.
a.m. is not. That's pretty late.
No, and I'm not saying anything negative about her letting, like, it's fine, but that dog barks, and it's a me problem.
If it barks a lot, then that's one
Dude,
thing.
it barks so much, and
But-
it wrecks my mornings, to be frank with you.
During the week, you sleep past 7 during the week.
It depends on if, like, I'm working from home.
That's crazy.
If I'm working from home, I can take
Yeah.
45 minutes
Extra.
off my morning routine.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Shame of what you watch.
I watched the new season of Reacher on Amazon Prime.
Is that Jack Reacher?
Yeah, Jack Reacher. But it's just called Reacher.
Reacher, I don't even know her. I'm sorry.
I was trying to think of a joke. That wasn't it.
It was
But-
close, though.
But I've seen it's on season 3. I've seen season 1 and 2, so I started watching season 3. Season 2 wasn't that good, in my opinion. They kind of strayed from what it should have been. But season 3, I think, got back on track.
Who would win in a fight, Jack Reacher or Jack Reacher?
Jason Bourne.
No, John Krasinski. What is he?
Jack Ryan?
Jack Ryan.
Why are they both named Jack?
It's the man's name.
Jack R.
Or Jason Bourne, I guess.
Well, Jason Bourne's, he's like enhanced, so I would say him. But
That seems sexual.
He's not enhanced.
it is. It's chemically enhanced. Yeah.
Jason Bourne?
Yeah.
Chemically enhanced?
Yeah.
Like Mark McGuire.
No.
Yeah. 100%.
He got like brain washed and stuff, but like
No, he,
chemically enhanced.
Yeah.
When did they say that? In which one? The first movie?
in all of them they
I
implied.
don't think he's chemically enhanced.
They gave him shots in the movie. Even in the one
Chemically
with
enhanced?
even the one with what's his name from the Avengers? What's it? Hawkeye dude. What's his name? Renner?
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's he in?
He's in the one where it's like he's another Jason Bourne, but they're like
Oh,
clearing
he's in the
house.
new Jason Bournes.
Yeah, they're like clearing house and trying to kill all of them,
Mm-hmm.
but he gets away. And like, but they take like pills. Where Jason Bourne got shots,
Oxys.
Yeah, that's
but probably Reacher if it was just between the two jacks. Only because he's like 6'8".
Is he a spy?
He's like a military spy, MP, whatever.
assassin.
He goes undercover and stuff, but he started out
A
as
6'8" undercover agent.
to say.
he's like military intelligence.
Okay.
Really blends in.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Where the average height of these countries he's going to is like 5'6", 5'5".
Yeah, like they show him next to a normal person. Obviously, the guy who plays him, he's not 6'6". He's like 6'2". But they imply that he's so much taller than everybody, and it's funny. But season 3 is going pretty good.
You ever caught a guy wearing platforms?
Nope.
I've seen it.
Really?
Like lifts.
I mean, if I was like 5'4", I would.
Would you?
I'm not.
Why?
I have enough self-esteem issues. I don't need to be short.
It's weird that we have a group of 4 buddies, us 3 and
Jedi J.
Jedi J. We're all like the same height.
We're all over 6 feet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You see how he sat up all straight when he said that? He's like, yeah, we are.
We did figure out recently that I am taller than Corey.
When
which
did
was
we
good.
figure that out?
When we were moving. Remember that? Out in the street?
No.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, when we were moving Jedi J.
Okay, let's stop calling him Jedi
I've
J.
been with you at the moment.
Yeah. You okay? What'd you watch?
Because I was actually working.
We did not settle that in the street.
Yeah, we did.
I
It
would
was in the
remember.
back trailer. We lifted our arms up, and I had a taller.
That's not
not
what-
height.
yeah.
You fucking said it.
Well, Shaman always takes your side.
Yeah, as he should.
I don't remember this at all, though.
You guys were blacked out. It's alright. What'd you watch?
I watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind, 1977.
With the musical thing, like
Dude, I was so confused. It's a Spielberg film, and the first half is very E.T. Like you can see the similar, like you can see how E.T. came after that. Nothing really. Okay, so it starts. It's very slow, and it's nothing really happens. Like a couple times, and but it's a lot of like the guy thinking he's crazy, and his family thinking he's crazy.
What does he see? Like a spaceship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It shines a light on him, and like, but then like he becomes like obsessed with it, and like takes him, and he does act crazy, but like his family leaves him and stuff, and then they never come back.
Even after they discover the aliens?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's the movie's 50 years old, so he goes on the spaceship at the end
I've never seen this movie all the way
and just
through.
never comes back, or whatever. Like nothing happens, dude.
Would you do that if your family left you?
If my family left me, yeah, for sure.
There you go.
But like a kid gets taken and then he comes back, and then that musical scene you're talking about is like solid 15 minutes, probably more. Like it's long and weird, and it's just people like standing there watching it, and like I don't know, it's not what I thought it was. It was weird.
You think that's almost kind of more realistic?
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like if something just came down, like we'd
I mean,
go
you
out there
do
and
get to see aliens at the end, but like,
are they like little green men?
kind of, yeah. But it's very not what I thought it was. Very kind of boring.
I don't.
So yeah,
A lot of those
give it a watch.
like big classic movies, especially from like, because that's like in the 70s, right?
77. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that where you watched it?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of a ton of them.
I mean, I understand like it set the standard. There was nothing like that
Right.
before. It's hard to like put that into perspective.
Like 2001.
It was a lot like that.
I was gonna ask which one's more boring.
I think 2001's more boring.
2001 just has scenes that are just like nothing for 10 minutes.
Yeah, where it's like just floating in space or whatever.
This
Yeah.
at least had like comedic relief every once in a while, and like
Was there a like
It's
a
cool,
no
like-
nonsense cop or something like that? Or
Um,
government guy?
there's a couple government guys. It's cool like how they like cover it up and like how the government clears people out and stuff and like fakes they fake like a gas tanker explosion.
Did they
or
go
something.
through the streets of the city with loudspeakers on their cars?
They did more than that. They got they like used some gas to like knock animals out to make it look like they were dead. So like people that were like leaving the town saw all these like dead animals and like
Oh, so they fully believed
Yeah,
something
yeah.
was wrong.
that part was cool. But,
Nothing's like that happens in a lot of like doomsday-ish kind of shows where it has like towns being cleared out like that.
I mean the
That's
government
kinda
would've-
creepy.
The government would have just killed all those animals.
Oh yeah.
Like in
Yeah, they
real
would
life.
have wasted the gas.
Nah, they would have just killed them all.
Would they have killed the people?
If it came down to it, probably. But it was probably
Whoever
more
didn't
cost-effective.
didn't flee, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably more cost effective.
Because then you could
for
just say
them to
that
leave.
gas got them.
Yeah. And they had to cremate the bodies to
Yeah,
blah, blah,
can't come
blah.
back. Huh. I don't know. I guess it was better than I thought it was now that you like asked me questions about it, but I was very confused and then it ended and I was like, that's it? That's over?
It's like an early like Arrival kind of thing. Have you seen Arrival?
Bro, that,
Yeah.
that movie is so confusing up to like a certain point.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, everything makes sense.
How
now.
she can understand that freaking language? I don't
still
get
I
it.
still
I
don't
don't
get
get
some
it.
of the stuff. And it's like, yeah.
But yeah, I would recommend watching it.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah. Just for historical reference, you know?
There's a new documentary on Netflix about Black Hawk Down that I really want to get into. I haven't had a good night where I can devote my full attention to it. You know what I mean?
You think you're going to learn anything new?
Probably not. Knowing him, he probably knows everything about it.
I do know a good deal about it, but maybe.
Dude, you know what? There's this new DLC for this game that we can play, and it's like just like Black Hawk Down, and it's like
Yeah.
super teamwork and stuff. We should go to show.
I've heard of that. I tried to play it the other night, but the people I texted didn't answer fully. So
He got all right. First of all, let's address it now because it's funny. Shaman, how mad did he get that I didn't have it downloaded?
I was pissed.
You didn't tell me. You didn't. I didn't know I had
I've
downloaded
been
something.
telling you guys for a week to try the game.
No.
You guys had a week to
That's
open
not
it
true.
up.
I don't remember you saying a word of it.
A word of the update?
Yeah, the download.
I didn't say it because I assumed you had a week to look at the game
Bro,
and get it
don't
ready.
assume I have it. I got a kid. I got personal stuff going on in my
You know
life.
what they say when you assume something?
Yeah.
Yeah, your
And
friends are shitty.
I didn't want to play the game without you guys because I knew it was like a co-op deal, and I was like, well, why am I even gonna fire the game up if nobody else is on? And that's how I operated. And Alex got real mad and rage quit on us.
I did.
Yeah.
And then me and Shaven were like, what happened?
I didn't realize you got off for like a quick second.
I was like, bro, he got off. He's like, what? He's
Yep.
like, Shay was like, I don't remember him telling us to download the. I was like, me
I have
neither. I was
no
like,
recollection of
Well, all
saying
right.
anything. He was like, hey, let's play Delta Force.
he was big mad.
Yeah, I went and put my baseball cards on the sleeves.
Ragefully collecting baseball cards. It's funny now to address it because it's been a couple weeks, so I figured it was okay to joke about.
But yeah, maybe that'll be in our future sometime. Who knows?
I did message the other day trying to play though, and you guys kind of blew me off.
I didn't because I told you I had a prior engagement.
But we could have played right then.
Well, you could have said that.
You were on.
I wasn't.
Oh.
Wasn't. And then I texted later in the day,
Shame
like,
in this
"Hey,
section.
I'm going to be."
said I'd be on.
Yeah, but we have to have the whole squad, so
Yeah.
And I got on.
I'll be going- I'll be
it's
falling
politics. It's politics.
That's what happens when you get old. This is what happens when you get old, though. Stuff happens. Stuff gets in the way. I have bedtimes. I gotta go night-night.
We're past it.
Well, clearly we're not past it, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
And we'll Black Hawk down them.
I heard it's very, very difficult.
Can I say that?
I don't know. I don't know. You did, though.
No, I didn't. Shameless time. Stay up that. I'm gonna say it.
All right, on that note, I think we should...
As always, people, until next time.
Stay safe. Ooh.
Thanks for listening to the Extra Medium Show with Alex and Corey. Please make sure you like and subscribe.